back to my channel. So as you can tell by the name of this video, we are going to be talking all about beauty. I haven't got any lipstick on, so I just realised I've got to put lipstick on. That's a brilliant start to a beauty vlog, brilliant. So what we're going to be doing today is talking all about beauty, and the reason why is because I've done so many like favourites videos and I've like briefly touched upon beauty and like different products I use, but I've never actually done a sort of what I use on a daily basis video of like what products I use day to day, what I've used for years, and what just works and doesn't work really. I've got my very fitting cushions in the background. If you want to know where they're from, check my Instagram out. They're absolutely amazing and they're so like perfect for any beauty enthusiast. So all of us can relate to beauty, well apart from men, so sorry guys, sorry this one's probably gonna really bore you, but beauty is something all of us women deal with every day, whether you wear lots of makeup or no makeup at all. We all have skincare routines, we all like to look and feel fabulous for less. What works really, because it's important to get something that works, and obviously everyone's skin tones and skin types are different, so something that could really suit me may not suit you at all. So it's all about trial and error in my opinion. How many times do you wash your face daily? I wash it twice. I wash it when I wake up before I do my cleanse, tone and moisturise routine, and again in the evening when I'm cleansing my face gets washed, so twice. What skin type do you have? I have an extremely acne prone skin type. I'm 22 now, I'm absolutely fed up of having spots pop up every bloody time, but I can't help it, it's what my skin's like, and I would say it's kind of combination. Like I don't get oily skin, like I'm really lucky I don't get oily skin, but I'm really acne prone, so I get quite dry skin if anything. And one thing I've noticed is that before I was really anti-moisturiser because I was just like, oh no, if I put moisturiser on my spots are going to come up, but as soon as I actually started layering my face in moisturiser, my spots went down. So sometimes it's best to actually moisturise when you've got spots, so don't be afraid, because sometimes they do actually flare up if they're like lacking hydration. So that's one tip I did learn. What is your current daily skincare routine? That sounded a bit wordy. Right, what I do is I use the 3 steps. I don't have 4 steps or 5 steps. I ain't got time for that. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I use and what will be really quick and easy for you. So to start off with, I use the Lizelle Cleanse and Polish. So this one retails, I don't know how much this one was, I think it's about, I want to say like £11 maybe for this one. So it's not expensive, and this one does last me about 3 to 4 months, so it does last you a really long time. Lizelle are so renowned for their amazing skincare. It's got like all natural and amazing things in, and my mum literally forced me to try this and I've never looked back really. It is just absolutely incredible, and it gets every single scrap of makeup off your face. I can't emphasise that enough. I've used beauty wipes before, I've used other cleansers, but this one is the only one that actually pulls every shred off, and it's so important to take every shred off every night. So highly recommend Lizelle. There are so many freebies of this going around at the moment. I have kept myself stocked up for months with freebies, so keep an eye out for these because they're so worth getting, and then when you do run out, sadly you will have to buy it, but it's not that expensive. Online they do loads of different offers like free delivery and stuff like that. And Boots, you can obviously use your Boots points. Next, eye tone. I featured these in my favourites video before and I have stuck to them. So that was about 3 months ago I think. So in this one you get 60 pads and I use them twice daily, so it lasts me a month basically. These are, I want to say £18, but I get them off Look Fantastic. No I don't. I get these websites so messed up, honestly. I get them off Beauty Bay I think, or did I get them off Look Fantastic? I either got them off Look Fantastic or Beauty Bay, and on there they had a really good offer, so I basically got 2 for 1. I don't know how to explain toner if people don't know what toner is. It basically just like tightens your pores. So when you cleanse you're like opening them, and then when you tone it closes them, and then it doesn't let all the like muck in, and then when you go to put your makeup on it's like a smoother layer. That's what I was taught anyway. So Highly recommend these ones. I'm sure there's other brilliant cheaper toners out there as well. I'm actually trying one from a beauty box at the moment as well, which seems to work just as well. So I don't think you have to be too fussy with what toner you get, but these are the ones I use. Now for moisturiser. So my moisturiser you're probably going to be absolutely shocked about. It is Nivea. I've used this since I was about 14 years old and I've never used anything else, just purely for the fact nothing else can top this. It is the Daily Essentials Light Moisturising Day Cream for normal and combination skin. I always get it on offer when it's about £2.60 from Superdrug or whatever store. Nivea are just amazing for skincare. It's not going to suit everybody, but for me it just does everything and it hydrates my skin lovely and really helps maintain my spots as well. I've tried so many different moisturisers. I even got sent a sample of Emma Hardy's one, which is like about £35 for a small pot. And nothing, honestly, nothing could top this. So I'm definitely sticking to it. I'm never going to change, I don't think. Especially like for my age group and younger, it's brilliant. And it's so cheap. Do you exfoliate? Yes, I do. So the one I use is the one I got from Superdrug for 10p. So I've got about 20 of these on my stockpile and I'm not disappointed at all. It is the Superdrug Spot Clearing Facial Scrub. I use this about once or twice a week depending on how I feel my skin is. And it's just such a nice soft exfoliant as well, like my skin doesn't feel like sore or like really dehydrated afterwards. So definitely a brilliant one if you do have spots, just because I always notice like the next day my skin looks incredible. So if you have spots, definitely go for this one. I think it's about 90p normally, so it's seriously not even expensive at full price. But if you can get it for 10p like I did, perfect. Or what foundation do you use? So this one is an expensive one, not going to lie here, it's £36 a pot, but in my opinion it has literally transformed my skin and it is so worth the money. It honestly is. And I'm not the only blogger to say this. I'm sure there are so many NARS reviews out there all singing their praises. But again, foundation is such a personal thing. You know, so many people rave about Estee Lauder, so many people rave about MAC. But I think it is just such a personal thing of how it looks on your skin, because I've tried all of the top products everybody raves about and I just think it looks crap on my skin. So again, completely personal choice. And some people love like the £2 foundations you can get from like drugstores. So honestly, I think it's so personal as to what your skin likes. This is the NARS foundation and this is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. This is the thicker foundation. There is another one a lot of people use which is, I don't know, but that's like a lighter one, but I went for the thick one purely for the coverage factor, that I really wanted my spots to be covered and to have like a really nice even glow. So I have it in shade Mont Blanc because I am a pale peach and it is just the perfect colour for me. I had this coloured at one of their counters. So I know it suited me because I made the mistake of buying one offline beforehand without actually testing what colour I needed, and I was bright orange. So I've gone for the right colour this time. And I've had this one about 3 or 4 months and it doesn't even look empty. Like there's so much in it. So I reckon this will last me at least like 8-9 months easily. What do I use as a concealer? So this one I use a budget brand. It is Rimmel London and it is Wake Me Up, their concealer. They've also got a foundation, but I didn't like the foundation. It was way too greasy for my skin. So this is quite a greasy concealer, I would say, because a lot of them, yes, they dry out your spots, but it also dries out my skin and my skin looks awful. So this one I love purely because it actually kind of hydrates. Although it's quite a shiny concealer, I matte it off with some matte powder, so you can't actually tell it's like quite greasy and shiny afterwards. So this one is, I think it's £4.99 from Superdrug. I've been using, this is my second one I've bought now, and I've been using it about 4 months and I think it's fantastic. Excellent coverage, looks fantastic under or above makeup, and it just lasts all day. What do you think of fake eyelashes? So they look fantastic on some people, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, Kim Kardashian, like all the celebs, they look fantastic on them. When I put them on, I look like a camel. I don't know whether it's how I position them, but it just looks awful and they always come off and they always like really irritate my eyes. So I just simply prefer to actually use a really good mascara. I don't like wearing them too often, and I don't know, I just think they're more like hassle than it's worth. Like for me, I don't notice a massive difference from my mascara to eyelashes, so I would just rather go for mascara and keep it easy. Did you know you're supposed to change your mascara every 3 months? Well, I do now. I did know that before, but I only actually found that out about 2 months ago. So after using my mascara for a year, I chucked that one out. But the mascara I use, which is the next question, is the Bourjois Paris Volume 1 Second Mascara. So I've got the little florally designed one, but they've got a few different designs at the moment. And it's just incredible. I feel it has really like transformed my lashes, and it gives them great volume. I'm really lucky, I have really long lashes anyway, but I think again mascara is so personal to the individual, and it's just what works for you, what gives you the look you want. What is your favourite eyeshadow? So I featured this one in my September favourites, but this is Tanya Burr's eyeshadow kit, and it's the Hollywood one, it's in the gold, and they are just absolutely gorgeous colours. I can't get over it. I love the goldy tones and like autumnal tones anyway in an eyeshadow, so really happy I found a really good coverage, and it's just so easy to blend, and it looks so nice on your eyelid as well. Do you use pencil or liquid eyeliner? I use liquid just because it's so much easier for me. I'm so cat-handed, so it's so easy, I guess, to just like stroke it across, and I think it's just better coverage, it lasts longer, and it looks better as well. So the one I'm using at the moment I got in a beauty box, and it is the Ico London Fat Liquid Eyeliner Black. I went for the fat one instead of like the normal one, just because I like a little bit of a fuller line, and I find that with like a skinnier one I'm always like dragging it across my face, like trying to get ink out. So I definitely prefer the fat one just because it's a lot easier. I can make it as thick or as like little as I want it to, and I think this one's about £12, so it's not too bad priced as well. I've had this about 5 months now, so it's just sort of running out, so probably in the next month I'll have to buy a new one, so it's lasted me a long time as well. What is your favourite lipstick? So this one I got treated to for my birthday, and I absolutely love it. It's perfect. So we went to London and I went into the Burberry store to lust over their candles. Oh, they're so good. But £50 a candle, no thank you. I thought Yankee candles were expensive. You wait till you see Burberry ones. So once I'd had a look in there, I saw all their lipsticks and I couldn't resist having a little peek, and they showed me their new autumn range and I was hooked. So this one, I wear it all the time, literally all the time, every day, so you'll know what it looks like by now. This one is called Nude Apricot, and if you got the free Burberry Kisses lipstick then you'll know what they look like because it's part of the Burberry Kisses selection, and this was £25, so a bit more expensive than what I'd normally pay for a MAC lipstick or like a drugstore lipstick, but I think the colour is so worth it, and plus I wasn't paying, so I was really happy to have one. So thank you, Mitch. Do you buy makeup on eBay? Yeah, I used to actually. I actually used to, and to be fair, some of the products were brilliant, but about 80% of them were all fake, and my skin just broke out. It was horrible, and you could like smell the products were fake. And they were really good copies, if I'm honest, apart from the actual product itself, and I learnt my lesson that way basically, and I would suggest you don't even bother buying off eBay. You know, a bargain's a bargain at the end of the day, but there are so many bargains you can get on like department stores and so many good offers throughout the year. You don't need to just go on eBay and buy fakes just because it's going to save you a bit of money. So I would always say that make sure you're buying it from a genuine retailer, because if you get a fake product, I've seen the horrors of what can happen to your skin, and I certainly wouldn't want any of you to get that. Do you like drugstore makeup? So that's like Boots, Superdrug. Absolutely love it. It's perfect. You know, Boots No. 7 range, brilliant, and you know they have literally everything there. I always feel excited when I go into Boots and Superdrug, and I get a student discount as well at Superdrug. Boots points, Superdrug points, oh, the possibilities are endless, so I personally love them, and I probably buy most of my makeup there, to be fair. Are you clumsy in putting on makeup? Really clumsy. It takes me so long to learn how to do something. Like my eyeliner will look different on every eye every day, like I can't get it equal or straight or whatever, and I just seem to experiment, to be honest. I just seem to experiment with makeup and it seems to work. So I'm happy with that. I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional, and I certainly would never pretend to be, but I just seem to chuck a few things together and it works, and that's what I would always say to you guys. Experiment, have a go with a few different things, always watch YouTube tutorials, they're brilliant for learning how to do things as well, from real people as well. Which celebrity always has great makeup? Well, I think probably everybody would agree Kim Kardashian's makeup is on fleek every day, and I think we'd all want to have her makeup artist, to be honest. But I think like more real celebrities, probably, to be honest, I don't know whether you're going to class YouTubers as celebrities, but Tanya Burr's makeup always looks flawless. I really like how she does hers. Sprinkler Glitter, I love how she does her makeup. Rochelle Humes, I love how she does her makeup. So there's loads of people I think, you know, I look up to makeup wise. In your opinion, what is the best makeup line? I don't know actually, because I use so many different brands. I used to love Benefit, now I don't use any Benefit. Oh, I don't know. I haven't used enough of NARS to say NARS is the best. MAC, I don't know, I don't really like a lot of their makeup. I only really like their lipstick and powders. So I really don't know. And then probably skincare, I use a lot of Nivea, I use a lot of Lizelle, so best skincare will go to Lizelle, and best makeup line. So I think everybody wins. I'm going to say everybody wins at makeup. What do you think of makeup finally? It's a tricky one because so many people have so many different opinions of it. On young girls, I definitely don't think it looks good. I think maybe a bit of mascara or a bit of concealer or a bit of lip gloss is fine. But I see so many girls nowadays like plastered on with makeup, and I think it is just the YouTube culture and how the world is going, like with the Kim Kardashians and everything. Like people are forced, I guess, to feel that they have to look like that, and I think that's awful. I don't think anyone should feel they have to look away. They should want to do it. And there was a couple of months ago some really powerful videos that went around on Facebook virally about the power of makeup and how people were like having half their face with makeup and half their face without, and I think it gives women confidence, and a lot of us don't have confidence. I'm one of them, and although I'm happy with how my skin looks naturally now, I still feel that I would want to put my makeup on every day. Like if I didn't have makeup, I think I would be really unhappy, and now I'm actually classed as a beauty blogger. It would seem pointless not having makeup, and I think it's just a really girly thing to do. It's what all connects us. We can all talk about makeup and beauty, and in general I think it makes us all really happy. I don't, you know, there are very few people I meet now who have a bad word to say about wearing makeup in general. They'll say bad things about brands, but not wearing makeup in general. As long as you're happy with it and like you want to wear it, why shouldn't you? You know, stuff what anyone else thinks. Like if you want to wear it, good on you. I think you should just be you. Just be you, be happy, and if that's wearing makeup, brilliant. That's my motivational speech for the day done. So there's all my questions. I hope that maybe helped you a little bit with finding some new products or some advice and just learning about what the hell I do with my skin anyway. So actually, to tie in with this, which I was actually really happy about, I got an email this morning telling me that I have been nominated in the UK's top 5 beauty bloggers of the year. So I'm going to link that below for you, and I would absolutely love it, appreciate it, and virtual hug you if you could click on that link and vote for me, because it would be incredible to win that, because I think anybody who knows me would like fall off their seat laughing that I could win a beauty award, seeing as like a year ago I probably didn't even care about that much about beauty. And to be honest, I just go with the flow. I'm not an expert. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't have any help. I just chuck it on my face and see what looks right and what doesn't. So if you wouldn't mind voting, that would be incredible. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll love you forever. And tell me if you voted below in the comments, because I'd like to thank you personally. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!